Yo, what's up everybody? JP Too Much St. Louis here, and I'm going to tell you how anime played such a huge role in my life that it helped me win 3 MMA titles as an amateur and 1 as a professional. But before I get into that, I want to talk about the anime that I was introduced to early on, how it influenced me, and the lessons that I took from it as a martial artist. Honestly, I don't remember a time in my life when I wasn't watching anime, and that's due to my older cousins putting me onto it early. But like I mentioned in my previous video, Toonami was the catalyst that really turned me into an otaku, weeb, nerd, whatever you want to call me. I'm a firm believer in the first anime that you start out with and the lessons that you take from it can have a huge impact on how you navigate life. At the end of the day, anime is a form of art, and like any art, it can stick with you, inspire, motivate you, and in ways that someone else may not even notice. For me, Dragon Ball Z, Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, and Naruto were my first anime that I watched religiously. That's as religiously and attentively as I could as a kid. Even though they're all shonen anime and share similar tropes, each one influenced me in different ways. Now, Dragon Ball Z was an exciting mix of martial arts, sci-fi adventure, and insane power-ups that would get any 7 to 10-year-old hype. It wasn't just about fighting either. It had deeper lessons that were sprinkled into it, but at its core, it was peak masculinity with a lot of cool shit happening. Yu Hakusho was a coming-of-age story mixed with supernatural martial arts adventure and one of the best tournament arcs ever in anime. Rurouni Kenshin was a redemption story about an assassin turned wandering swordsman set against Japan's transition from the Edo period to the Meiji era. Naruto was another coming-of-age story, but this time set in a ninja world where villages would send off ninjas in training, kids, to go and fight in battles, which when you really think about it, is pretty wild. Now, it's funny that shonen anime is aimed towards young boys and it has such heavy themes, but that's exactly what I loved about anime. It told stories that made me think in ways that Western animation didn't and couldn't. The deep plots, the mix of dark and hilarious moments, and the long character journeys captivated me. And as a kid who loved Japanese RPGs, it made sense that I naturally gravitated towards anime since they both use similar storytelling techniques. Like many martial artists, Dragon Ball Z was the first anime that I watched religiously, and it had the biggest influence on me. It was the first anime that I followed consistently on Toonami, and its impact, not just on me, but on the whole world, is undeniable. Watching Goku overcome seemingly impossible obstacles rewired my brain. It taught me, 1, hard work always pays off, but you have to remember.
Work hard, study well, and eat and sleep plenty. That's the turtle hermit way to learn.
2, everything can be a form of training, whether it's delivering milk, plowing fields, studying, napping, doing construction, or swimming, just like Master Roshi made them do. 3, setting personal challenges is crucial for growth for anybody.
My motivation was very different than Kakarot's. My motivation was to be the best, to be the greatest Saiyan alive, as I always have been.
In Yu Yu Hakusho, Yusuke dies in the first episode, saving a kid from getting hit by a car. And that's after seemingly coming off as a selfish, good-for-nothing delinquent, which instantly teaches you not to judge a book by its cover. He does get a second chance at life, but it's a hard path that involves him changing in many ways and embracing things that he previously would not have. From him, I learned 1, resilience. Losing doesn't mean that you can't bounce back. 2, don't let negativity keep you from achieving great things. 3, times just wanting to whoop ass is totally fun. And with Rurouni Kenshin, following a former assassin who vowed to never kill again after a tragic accident, his story taught me, 1, redemption is always an option. You can change your path at any time. 2, opposing viewpoints doesn't necessarily mean one is right or wrong, and winning does not always mean that you are right either. And that's something that we learned from when Kimura Kenshin fought Shishio. And 3, being strong doesn't mean that you should take advantage of those that are weaker than you, which is also very big in the martial arts community.
What I taught him was a law of nature. The weak's reason for being is to be food for the strong. Those that are even too weak to be food have no right to exist.
Then there's Naruto, the story of a kid who was written off as a no-talent, troublemaking, good-for-nothing, who grew up to be one of the strongest ninjas ever. His journey taught me, 1, having a mentor and someone who believes in you can make the biggest difference in your life. 2, understanding your identity, accepting it, and not letting others define you as a person is crucial to anyone's development. See, these anime didn't just entertain me, they shaped my mind, my work ethic, and how I approach challenges. The lessons that I took from them helped me grow as a martial artist and also as a person. Whether I'm dealing with adversity in training, trying to surpass my limits, bouncing back from a tough loss, or helping a teammate prepare for a challenge of their own, anime has helped me embrace the struggles that I face in martial arts, in my competition life, the ones that I'll continue to face, and in just my personal life. That's why anime isn't just something that I watch. It's something that has truly influenced my life and inspired me to chase things that other people may find impossible. Now, if you like this video, drop a like, leave a comment about what your favorite anime was and what it taught you, and subscribe for more anime martial arts content. Look out for the next video, and alright, take it easy.